Afternoon baseball here. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
And the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 136.
Behind 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Third home run for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time. First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Here's Joe Panic. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty D. You know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Joe Panic goes down for the first out of the game. In now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here it comes. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Lined into right, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, with 45 home runs and 116 runs batted in. Up top, it's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bichette is off at first with 2 away. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Got him. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Trent Thornton gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Ready now, Julian Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Row, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season. You know,
Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Fouled off. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Here now is Trey Turner. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. In his career, Mancini comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Fouled away. Both runners are breaking. Pitch is high. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So striding in, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. On deck, Carlos Santana. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So now Carlos Santana entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young. But I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
A ball and 2 strikes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fouled off. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Fielded cleanly on the panic, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Randall Grichuk. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 28 home runs and 86 RBIs. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Back up the middle, and a bobble out there by Kendrick. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And next to hit is the catcher, Reese McGuire. First offering on its way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
To the plate now, Drew Mendoza. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Stepping in for the Jays, Ben Ruda, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brentley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Jays are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Anthony Santander, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Thornton isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1 to come in here at 259. 21 homers and 71 runs batted in. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's tarrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Howie Kendrick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Ready now for Baltimore, Julian Hernandez. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. It remains 1-0. Top of the 3rd set away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive to left. Brentley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
19, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Lourdes Gurriel. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Trey Mancini looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball with no strikes. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ruda is there, 2 gone. And this throw gets away from him. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The set and the 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hernandez is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired, 2 down now. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
One and one. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Anthony Santander the next to bat, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Behind 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch. Line drive to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Runners off for second. Grounded down the third baseline. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runner going a second time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Standing in, Reese McGuire. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. McGuire stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Now to the plate, Drew Mendoza. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Drew Mendoza has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So now to the plate, Ben Ruda. Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Outside for a ball. 1-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Runner goes for second, fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
At the plate, Joe Panic. Chopped in front of home plate. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next to the Blue Jays, the designated hitter,
at the plate, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Second and third, 2 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this one gets away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. Throw to second, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Sean Reed-Foley, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Julian Hernandez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ready for another shot now, Trey Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Here it comes, the 3-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner's on the move for second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. So here's Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hit in the air down the left field line. On the run is Hernandez. And he makes the catch in the corner. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Orioles 1. Stepping into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Tanner Scott takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Two and 0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. And it's fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Rendell Gritcher, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Reese McGuire waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Into the box now, Reese McGuire for his career in this matchup, batting at an even .400. He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. A tag for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Jays lead it 3-1. Here's Miguel Sano.
For the Orioles, the third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. No hits to this point. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Next for the Orioles, no fielder,
Here's Michael Brantley. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 22 on the year, and the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Popped him up. Gurriel waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Paul Fry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
the Orioles, number 51.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Drew Mendoza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 16, Ben Ruda.
So striding forward now, Ben Ruda. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Joe Panik. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still tied 3-3. Sam Gaviglio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Kendrick, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Ruda is right there, one down.
The center fielder, number 9, Julian Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Julian Hernandez. Couple of walks for him thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. High and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0. Now
the pitch. One out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Comes set, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. The pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Will go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-3 Toronto. Anthony Bass is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
52. Anthony.
Into the box now, Trey Mancini. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded weakly toward 3rd. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. He's set. Here it comes. Bass, a native of the state of Michigan. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Off is Marisnik, and he fouls this one off. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Michael Brantley is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. Score holds at 4-3. Trevor May enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 0-1. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Reese McGuire. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Drew Mendoza.
Next to bat for Toronto, Drew Mendoza. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in now, Ben Ruda, man at first after the 2-out walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Blue Jays held in check, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Juan Nicasio takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hold on, let me finish this real quick.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
0-1 count and the pitch. Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Richard is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Standing in, Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pedro Severino will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this now.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Blue Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Sam Gaviglio wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Juan Nicasio wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans have a final line score this afternoon.